senpai. Um, Number one, sorry if it's laggy. When I made the first video, it wasn't very laggy. Number two, sorry for my ugliness. Sorry about it. And number three, sorry for the quality. This is just a video camera on a laptop, so it's bad quality. And Kohai and I have to save up money to get a camera for ourselves, or like one for each of us. So I don't know if she made a video yet. I didn't check or not. She said that she made like a pre-video, and then that she was gonna actually gonna make a real one and post it. But I'm doing this all live. So we just decided to make. Oh yeah, sorry if I keep moving the wig. I really just am fidgety with my hands, so that was a side note. Sorry about that. She's gonna make a video like I did. The first video we made was the introduction to our channel. And this video is how I came to like anime throughout the years, and how she came to like anime throughout the years. So like, it all started when I was like 3 years old. This is gonna be story time. I was at my cousin's house for either Thanksgiving, Christmas, or Easter. It was one of those three. And so I was 3 years old, and they had like a really nice house, so the basement wasn't like a basement, it was like a 5-star playroom. So then anyways, I was down there with my brother, who was 5, and then my cousin, who was about 10, so he was like in 3rd or 4th grade. And we were just playing, and then I saw a Pokemon card on the ground, which happened to be a Pikachu. So then I asked him what it was, and he told me, and then I asked if I could have it. And like, he's like, oh yeah, my friends don't like Pokemon anymore, they like Beyblade. Like, I remember this. Like, I don't know if this is what I remember. I don't know if this is the exact story, but he'll probably remember it more since he was older. So then he gave Pokemon cards to my brother and I. So then after that, for like our birthdays, Christmas, or like if we did like an A+ on a test, like a spelling test for me, like my mom would take us to the store and get us a pack of Pokemon cards. So then, actually, like, my whole family, besides my dad, was like gamers, because like my mom, my 2 older sisters, my older brother, and I, we would all play like video games on the original Nintendo. And like, after a while, my mom stopped playing it, and then it was basically like in order of us. So like, once my mom stopped playing, my eldest sister stopped playing. After she stopped playing, my other sister stopped playing. After she stopped playing, my brother stopped playing, but I'm still playing. Every now and then, my brother will like ask if he could play my Nintendo Wii with me, and I'll say yeah, but that's really that's really rarely. So anyways, my brother and I, it was us mostly, that like we would stay up late Saturday night watching the Toonami channel, and then like right about when I was around like 11 and he was like 13, he stopped liking anime because his friends did. And I'm thinking in my head, because I didn't get friends until I was 14, like when I started 8th grade. But I'm thinking they're not true friends if they're gonna stop being your friend if you still like anime and they don't. And then he would start making fun of me for it, and I'm like, well, you liked it too, and he's like, yeah, but I didn't like it when I was 16. And I'm like, well, you still like it. You still liked it. So then anyways, like, that's like when I just like found out about it. I didn't know what it was though until like around 6th grade. And then like, I was a very shy boy. So like from preschool all the way up until 5th grade, I had no friends. I went to school at 8 a.m. through 3 p.m. got my education, left, did my homework, came back the next day, followed. And then when vacations came, I stayed at home the whole day, watching anime. So then 6th grade came, and then, like, there was this one girl who had no friends either. And then her and I decided, why don't we be outcast together? So her and I became best friends. And then that was the same year I found out about Vocaloid, so Miku. It was winter vacation, and and I was just on YouTube watching kids react, and then halfway through the video the link popped out saying Hatsune Miku. So then I clicked on it because it sounded Japanese and I was intrigued, so then ever since then I've been a Vocaloid fan. So, saying that I'm about to be in 10th grade, so for 3.5 years. And that's when I like started watching anime, like I would watch like Naruto, Inuyasha, but like for my personal view I really don't count that as really like anime. And of course I watch like Pokemon, Beyblade, stuff like that, but that's like kid anime. So then 6th grade came and went, and 7th grade came, and then halfway through the school year there was this boy who transferred who was an otaku. And he told me about Night Court, and he told me about this anime convention that was held only an hour away from where I live. And then the girl and I, who are best friends, we just call her Usagi. I think that means rabbit in Japanese, that's what she told me, but I don't think so. It might be, she might be right, I don't know. But anyways, I'll call her Usagi because that's what she likes. And then anyways, Usagi and I tried to be his friend, but for some reason he didn't want to be our friend. He wanted to be friends with the 8th graders, and we're like, okay, fine. Try and pretend someone you're not. But anyways, he told us about Night Court, and at this time, Usagi and I both liked anime ever since we met, but we were too afraid to tell each other. So then 7th grade came, and I think that was the year I got my very first Vocaloid piece. Oh, I shouldn't have got it out. I have like this little, I'll just go get it really quick. I just have like this Miku bag. It's actually a makeup bag, but I have so many like bracelets, keychains, and pins that I don't want to lose them, so I thought, why not buy it and put it all in here? I'm not going to dig through this because that will take too long, and I tried making this video before and it wouldn't upload, and I didn't know why, but then I figured out that it was like 20 minutes long and it wouldn't upload because of that. So then anyways, like, it was just a little keychain that had Kaito, Manko, and Luca on it from Vocaloid, and it was like $7 for like a teeny tiny keychain, and I begged and begged and begged. And the reason why my parents wouldn't let me get it at first is because we were at the mall, because it was my brother's birthday, and I was like 13 I think, and he was like 15, and I really wanted it. And then I got it at a store called FYE, which stands for Your Entertainment. It's not really an anime store, but it has some anime things. That was a side note. And then anyways, surprisingly, that same day, I saw 4 girls cosplaying. One girl, the only one I recognized, like I don't know them, but I recognize the character, was a girl cross-playing as Naruto. And then I would find out a year later in 8th grade the 3 other girls were magical girls. So when I go to the mall, the only stores I go to is Hot Topic and FYE. But FYE, the only reason I go there is because for some reason the Hot Topic I go to doesn't sell plushies, and the FYE right next door does. So, yeah. And then 8th grade came, and then like 8th grade I met another girl named Double L. And then she wanted to be Usagi and I's best friend because she didn't fit in with the other girls. So we became her friend, and one day she came up to Usagi and I saying there's this really cool cartoon called Rosario Vampire. And at first, Usagi and I didn't know if she like seriously, legitly didn't know what anime was, or if she was like, just like, trying to like explain to us that she liked the anime without us like getting like mad at her or thinking she was weird. But like, all 3 of us became best friends, and that was like the best year for all of us because we had good grades. We were the 8th graders, so we were the top of middle school, and we all liked anime, and we all had best friends who were otakus. So then 8th grade came, and I was excited to go to this anime convention, but then something popped up and I couldn't go. And then 9th grade came, and then I went to a private school, But then we moved to a suburb, so I had to go to public, and public, as long as you followed the dress code, you could wear anything anime you want. So I would just wear like an anime shirt, and then like ninth grade summer came, and I finally went to that convention that I couldn't go to for 2 years. It was 4 days long, and it was $40, but I only went for 2 hours. Because originally I wasn't supposed to go, but then my sister knew for the past 2 years I wanted to go, and she didn't want to see me depressed for a whole another year. I will admit I was depressed just because I couldn't go for a whole year. Well, there's other things more important that you could be depressed about. So anyways, she had work the next morning, but she promised she would take me, so that's the reason I could only go 2 hours. We couldn't be out all night at the con. So then I went, and it was fun. And then whenever I get money for my birthday, Christmas, or my job, I don't use all the money from my job, but I'll take $20 or $30 out of my paycheck and go to Hot Topic and buy something new. And yeah, that's where I am today. And then Kohai, oh yeah, I forgot. Kohai and I met. I gotta make this quick. I don't want to make this 20 minutes. We became friends when it was 4th grade going into 5th grade for her, and 6th grade going into 7th grade for me, because my cousin is in her class. And we became friends on Facebook, and then I don't know how we became friends. Maybe she had a profile picture of anime on her Facebook, and so did I, and that's why we started talking. But anyways, that's I guess you could say the shortened version. There's probably more facts that I left out and details, but that's it. So yeah. Bye. Tomiko J Senpai out.